Good evening. Um, to answer the question, what is my potential in this graduate program? I believe this program has made me strong in the areas of strength conditioning, sports psychology, athletic training, wellness and nutrition, leadership, and it's prepared me to find research um, through databases and using correct APA format while conducting the research. I think these types of courses have developed me into a more marketable, knowledgeable teacher coach and has made me reflect on my own innate qualities and abilities, which has ultimately increased my potential for future success. Um, what do I bring to the classroom? At first, I wasn't sure if this question was asking me, what do I bring to my own classroom as a teacher, or what do I bring to this classroom? So I'm assuming it means, what do I bring to this class? Um, I think my biggest asset is my years of experience. Looks like I'm a little older than some of the people in this program. I've been teaching and coaching for 18 years. This is my second master's degree I'm working on. Finishing my first, I finished my first in education administration while I was a dean for 4 years. I thought I wanted to be an administrator. I've been a defensive coordinator for 3 different junior colleges, won many championships. Um, and so from a leadership standpoint, I think I bring a lot to the table because I've had to lead teams, I've had to be a leader, on campus, with kids. Um, uh, from a teaching perspective, I've learned from colleagues, but I've also learned from attending several professional developments, various curriculum designs, and I've also learned from other people's best practices over the years and what's worked best for them and me. So I think that's what I bring to this classroom is someone who has a lot of experience, seen a lot of things, and learned what not to do and what to do as a teacher and coach. Um, what is your potential in your research proposal? Um, well, I think potential in this research proposal is high in the element of application. I chose imagery because I'm fascinated with the elements of sports psychology. It's an element in my coaching I want to strengthen, so I chose to use imagery script pre-game with my athletes to research how effective it was at increasing motivation and confidence as well as performance. There's a lots of research on effectiveness of imagery, on various aspects of performance stemming from weightlifting to shooting a free throw to pitching for a pitcher, um, and as well as on motivation and confidence. There's a lot of research in that area, so I wanted to see how it would work, with my athletes using the imagery script and surveys, it's kind of fascinating to me. So yes, it's kind of, maybe research that is kind of selfish on my part because I want to learn about it, but at the same time, it is fascinating to me. So I think the potential of that research is in the application phase for coaches at our level. Um, what do I bring to my research? I think the biggest asset I bring to the research is my access to college participants. I think junior college athletes are perfect for this research mainly because they need a lot of confidence still. They're still learning how to be good college football players. Um, they need psychological motivation. I also think I'm a good motivator, and performing an image script is something I think I would be effective at. This is a good question. I'm glad we were asked this question. My current distractions for me that are keeping me from reaching peak performance. Right now, it's mainly because I'm in coaching in season. Um, you know, uh, Being in season for football. College football coaches 7 days a week. I understand that this kind of class has to be done during in season or when teachers are working because we have to use our participants for this research studies. That being said, it is tough. Um, I'm also the department chair at my middle school, and we're implementing Common Core in physical education, creating assessments that are rigorous and data-based. This is like the third year of Common Core or second, and they're really pushing us, so it's new for us. So that's been also a distraction. I'm also a husband and father of an 8-year-old. Um, and so one thing I've been doing to counteract these distractions is doing a lot of my forum responses during my first period conference, and I don't have a homeroom. I have like a 90-minute block in the morning where I'm able to do these forum responses. Um, and I'm able to complete assignments that are due on Sunday on Saturday mornings a lot of times because we play a lot of night games. Um, and then a lot of late night work. So that's how I'm counteracting the distractions. As far as peak performance, I got a definition on peak performance. It's defined as a state in which a person performs to a maximum of their ability, characterized by subjective feelings of confidence, effortlessness, and total concentration on the task. To me, peak performance means someone is at the top of their game in all facets, which I'm not at the top of my game right now in my research paper, and I'm really trying to get better at that. Things that come to mind when I think of peak performance are things like Kobe Bryant's 81-point game, Clayton Kershaw's one-hit shutout this week to send the Dodgers into the playoffs and win the National League West. Floyd Mayweather's 49-0 record. Tom Brady throwing for his 400th touchdown this week. These athletes make things look easy and effortless. They are always focused, and their confidence is through the roof. These athletes are the measure of peak performance, in my opinion. And that's about all for me. Thank you guys. Have a great night.